Hey guys, and welcome to VerinCapital Technical Sunday. So this week's Technical Sunday has already been posted, Bulgarian version, and now this will be our second Technical Sunday for the week. So gonna take a look probably at Euro Dollar, Dollar Index, GJ, Gold, which has been skyrocketing, and GBP USD, Euro JPY, USD CAD. I might cover it as well. Okay, cool. Start with one of my favorites, GJ. So GJ has been following up its zones pretty well. Last week I had a short position from here all the way to here, and from here I executed a long position as well. So these two by themselves are 200 pips, which are very strong zones as well. Jump to the 1 hour. Sorry. So essentially, you can see that upon arrival of the zones marked, price action starts to indicate that you can see these wicks here, potential rejections from these zones. So for even more clarity, you can jump on the 15-minute charts and you can see even more, especially here, what I'm normally after. So you see price has strong bullish momentum. It starts to reach these zones here, which are indicated. Potential short starts to be made. Here you can see this is a potential last stop count clearing zone. Normally it tends to go above the zone, but this time it didn't. Stop count, and this would be our, I would say, last indication to jump on board and go along the short sellers. Going along with this, you can see getting into the position, momentum starts to kick in, and price starts to move all the way down to our projected areas. So essentially you can see that price retests the zone. So from here, then it goes back up to a stronger zone, where again, this is even a pattern. And you can see this bearish engulfing indicates that, okay, price will drop down inevitably. So like I mentioned here, last week, short position from here all the way to here. For this week, I like the way how price managed to reach the zone, but didn't manage to retest to do a double top. So essentially, I don't see that much bearish momentum kicking in. So if you didn't manage to get on top here, I would recommend shorting the position further down. I would recommend to wait, not for a retest here, unless you see clear indication and clear rejection that price is going to shift. I'd recommend waiting for this zone here, because essentially this is the daily resistance at the moment. So even if you have a closer look, this is a potential head and shoulders. So yet again, I would wait for a retest of this zone here, a touch of the zone, and for looking for potential short opportunities upon seeing rejection from these prices. Either it's here or potentially it's here. But always bear in mind that if this zone here breaks or this zone here breaks, the setup will potentially be invalidated, and we can see the price hit the 137,800 level. This is GJ, but still I remain quite bearish. I would say move either it's here or it's here and short the position. Like I said, I would prefer this zone to be hit rather than this zone, because this zone is a bit stronger and I would expect more bearish momentum here. This is GJ. Gold has been amazing so far. Love the strong bullish momentum in it. Essentially, I think a pullback is due. Everyone was expecting a pullback for probably, I'd say, 4 weeks since it started to go up. And straight away I'm gonna use a Fibonacci, as you can see. Essentially, I'm gonna be looking after two zones. One is already marked. So potential pullback is because you can see here on the 4-hour time frame, price started to reject this zone. It's quite a big zone. 1, 2 times. Still, price manages to hold. But essentially, I'm seeing that there is a potential short opportunity. Probably best entry point would be heading back to this zone and potentially just stop hunting around here, just a couple of wicks here, and then from this zone I'll be looking to short all the way to the 0.5 fib, which just for precision I would put somewhere here. So somewhere around here, which is quite a big move, quite a good move, if we manage to catch it. Essentially the dollar is weak, so yeah. Our index so far is playing around this zone here. If it manages to break, then we would see this zone and potentially this setup would be invalidated. But still, if the dollar manages to retrace from this area here, I would say somewhere it's here, retest of the trend line and even potential further downside. Depends what we see around this zone here, depends how price reacts around here. If it retests, we'll see further downside. If it manages to break above retest, then we can see potential pullback on the dollar because it has been making as you can see, high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So potential lower low is due. Or if not, if this zone is retested, then we'll see how price action reacts. This is for go, I would say. Euro JPY was quite good last week as well. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted most of my positions there. Had a short from here all the way down to here, which was an 80 pip move. And then I posted in the Telegram, feel free to check after the video, I posted a long position exactly from this zone here. Take profit was this zone, so roughly 80 pips. If you did hold it even more, so for 130 pips in profit, so quite a good trade as well. I was expecting EJ to make a double top here and have another short position because it was raging in this zone for 5-6 days. But essentially Euro is becoming quite strong, so how I'm seeing it, I would say that price will break the zone and probably go all the way here, and then from this zone I see essentially I would be looking for price rejection wicks. As you can see here, price hits this zone, tries to go back. Essentially this is a stop hunt that I mentioned before as well. Buyers are trying to hunt stop losses and getting in for short positions. So essentially this is what I would be looking for around this zone. Rejection, exhaustion. And when I see enough confirmation, I would probably short the pair. Either to here, here, or here. So essentially from there, I would put take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. These would be my potential 3 zones of take profit, which this is a 70 pip move, this is a almost 100 pip move, and this is even better. So this is how I would be looking for EJ this week. USD CAD. I think that upon so USD CAD I would be looking for a potential retest of the zone, and from here I think price action will dictate how the pair would go. I would be looking for exhaustion like here for a potential long position. Either it's this zone or this zone over here. depends how the dollar index, like I mentioned, reacts in the zone here. So for me, this is a zone of interest over here. See how price will react. GU, GBP USD, quite a good pair as well. Lately, it has been following a lot of the zones, because before we witnessed a lot of choppy behavior most of the time, but now it's starting to get into place. Essentially, as you can see, it's been following the zones quite strongly. It has been giving quite good opportunities. 200 pip move from daily support to daily resistance. As you can see now, is interesting what's going to happen, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tests. This zone, which figures to be a strong zone, we have had a bearish pullback. So I would say if this candle manages to close here, and you can see here the retest happened in a previous resistance zone, now holding a support, but if bearish momentum stays, I think we'll see the price drop all the way to here. Or essentially, if price, just remove this, if price doesn't manage to break below, I can see hitting the zone first, and essentially this zone, because like I mentioned, everything is gonna be on the euro dollar depending how it's gonna react from this zone. Hence, I would be looking for potential price action, and that will dictate my positions throughout the week. So as you can see, most of our technicals are quite price action focused, not many indicators, none almost, except this switching email, which essentially sometimes I use, as you can see here, resistance, resistance, boom, support, boom, support. So sideways market, I don't use it. If there is a trend, I use it, depending, downtrend, resistance, uptrend, support. So this has been it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoy the content we're throwing out in our website. Feel free to go, and here is a link to our free Telegram. Click and join. We post our technicals and weekly positions there. All is free content as mentioned. So see you on the other side, guys.